If you're a diehard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. Stefanski's farewell to Shedeur was anything but ordinary, and the whispers around the league suggest that this is more than just a typical parting of ways. The Browns coach, in a tone that balanced respect and subtle disappointment, told Shedeur, "Good luck with the Steelers." A statement that immediately set off a firestorm among fans, analysts, and insiders alike. Everyone is now asking why a young, promising quarterback would potentially leave a team that invested so much in his development, and why Stefanski, known for nurturing talent, would seemingly wish him off to a direct rival. Social media erupted within minutes, with fans dissecting every word, every inflection, every gesture that Stefanski made during his farewell. Sources close to the team hint that internal dynamics may have played a role, and that there were differences in vision between the coaching staff and Shedeur's management. Rumors swirl about locker room tensions, play-calling disagreements, and a desire from Shedeur to explore opportunities where his skills could be showcased differently. The Browns, traditionally a team that values continuity, might now be facing an unexpected reshuffling at the quarterback position, a move that could redefine the trajectory of the franchise for years to come, especially with the Steelers lurking as a possible destination. What makes this story even juicier is the timing. Shedeur's potential exit coincides with a period when the NFL landscape is buzzing with trades, contract negotiations, and speculative moves that could reshape multiple teams. If he does end up in Pittsburgh, it could signify a bold gamble by the Steelers, who have been looking to secure a quarterback capable of leading them to the playoffs after seasons of uncertainty and near misses. Analysts are already speculating about how Shedeur's playing style will adapt to the Steelers' system, and whether the chemistry with new teammates can be built in time for the upcoming season. Rumors from insiders suggest that Shedeur's camp has been in quiet talks with Pittsburgh's front office for weeks, exploring the potential for a mutually beneficial arrangement. Fans are divided, some thrilled at the prospect of seeing him in black and gold, while others feel betrayed, believing that the Browns should have fought harder to retain their young talent. Conversations across sports networks, podcasts, and YouTube channels are intensifying, and the narrative is gaining momentum, painting Shedeur's possible move as one of the most talked-about storylines this offseason. The impact of such a transition could ripple across the league, influencing draft strategies, salary cap decisions, and even team morale in ways no one fully anticipates yet. Insider chatter suggests that Stefanski's farewell wasn't just professional courtesy. It was a carefully crafted message to the league, signaling openness to a high-profile transfer while maintaining a veneer of sportsmanship. The subtlety of the words, "Good luck in Pittsburgh," was interpreted by many as both genuine and loaded with subtext, implying that Shedeur's next chapter could very well be against his former teammates. Fans and commentators alike are speculating about what the Browns might be planning in response, whether they aim to aggressively pursue another quarterback in the draft or hope to promote from within. The rumor mill is thriving with suggestions of backroom negotiations, agents making phone calls late into the night, and executives weighing the financial and strategic implications of a blockbuster move. Meanwhile, Shedeur himself has been keeping a low profile, fueling further speculation. Every minor social media post, every story shared or liked, is dissected for hidden hints about his mindset and intentions. The Steelers camp is reportedly excited about the potential acquisition, seeing it as a chance to inject fresh energy and skill into a team that has struggled with consistency at the quarterback position. The narrative is thickening, and the league's landscape could shift dramatically if this rumor materializes into a signed deal, turning off-season chatter into a story that will dominate headlines for weeks. Sources close to both franchises indicate that Shedeur's departure could have ripple effects beyond just quarterback dynamics. The Browns' offense, long built around his potential and style, would have to adapt quickly to a new leader, reshaping playbooks, team chemistry, and even fan expectations. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh could be preparing to integrate him into a system that already has established players, posing questions about leadership, adaptation, and the balance between innovation and existing strategies. Analysts are already debating the possible outcomes, envisioning scenarios where Shedeur either thrives under new guidance or faces challenges that test his growth and resilience. Rumors about contract structure, performance incentives, and potential trades accompanying his move are circulating, adding layers of complexity to an already tangled web. Fans are passionately engaging in debates, some envisioning the Steelers as suddenly revitalized, others seeing the Browns as betrayed, struggling to retain talent and maintain competitiveness. The narrative of a rising star leaving for a rival adds drama and intrigue to an offseason that might have otherwise been steady. Every conversation, every report, and every social media comment feeds into this story, keeping it alive and growing like wildfire across sports communities, suggesting that the Shedeur-Stefanski saga is far from over. The speculation surrounding this rumor has reached a fever pitch, with every media outlet attempting to uncover the hidden details behind Stefanski's cryptic farewell. Experts are analyzing interviews, press conferences, and insider leaks, piecing together a puzzle that hints at both opportunity and tension. The notion that Shedeur could end up in Pittsburgh has created a ripple effect across NFL circles, affecting draft projections, trade talks, and even salary cap planning. Conversations with unnamed sources suggest that multiple teams have been monitoring Shedeur's situation closely, assessing whether a move could strengthen their roster or trigger a domino effect of adjustments. The tension between loyalty and ambition is at the heart of this narrative, as fans wrestle with the emotional implications of seeing a promising player leave a team that has nurtured him. Stefanski's public message, while short, has been interpreted as a strategic acknowledgement of league realities, demonstrating professionalism while subtly signaling that change is on the horizon. The interplay of speculation, insider insight, and fan interpretation creates a layered story that is both dramatic and compelling, leaving the league and its followers on high alert. As the days progress, every new hint, every emerging rumor, and every subtle interaction will continue to feed this evolving narrative. Even as the rumor mill churns, the human element of this story cannot be overlooked. Shedeur's journey, his relationships with teammates, coaches, and fans, is central to the unfolding drama. Stefanski's farewell is more than a statement. It's a recognition of a career chapter ending, of potential trajectories diverging in ways that will impact everyone involved. Conversations with former players suggest that such transitions can be emotionally complex, blending gratitude, disappointment, and hope. The Browns, facing the potential loss of a rising star, must navigate the balance between moving forward strategically and honoring the contributions that Shedeur has made to the team's culture and aspirations. Meanwhile, the Steelers, if they do secure him, are preparing to integrate a player with ambition, skill, and a desire to make his mark, creating a narrative that intertwines talent with opportunity, rivalry with respect. The rumor, whether it solidifies into a real transfer or remains speculation, has captured the imagination of fans and analysts alike, ensuring that every development will be dissected, discussed, and debated. It's a story that combines personal ambition, team dynamics, and league strategy into a single, compelling drama, leaving everyone watching with anticipation and curiosity. Shedeur's potential move to the Steelers is creating shockwaves not only among fans, but also in the broader landscape of NFL strategy, as the implications reach far beyond a single team's roster. Analysts are speculating that if the transfer occurs, the Steelers could be positioned as unexpected contenders, leveraging Shedeur's unique skills to diversify their offensive approach and challenge defenses in new ways. Rumors circulating from multiple insider sources indicate that the Steelers are considering adjusting playbooks, drafting complementary players, and even revisiting coaching strategies to maximize his impact. Meanwhile, Browns management faces critical decisions about how to rebuild or pivot in the wake of potentially losing a key quarterback, weighing options that range from aggressive trades to targeted draft moves. Fans, accustomed to the excitement of speculation, are already debating whether the Browns underestimated Shedeur's value or whether his ambition simply outpaced the team's current vision. Social media commentary is exploding, with supporters of both teams expressing strong opinions about loyalty, strategy, and future prospects. The unfolding drama is reminiscent of historic NFL shifts where a single player's movement triggered cascades of tactical, financial, and emotional changes, suggesting that the ripple effects of Shedeur's possible departure could be felt for years. Analysts, journalists, and fans alike are treating every piece of information as critical, analyzing press conferences, cryptic social media posts, and insider tips to anticipate what might happen next. The narrative becomes even more complex when considering Shedeur's personal ambitions and professional trajectory, which have been at the center of locker room conversations and media speculation for months. Rumors indicate that Shedeur has been evaluating opportunities not just in terms of salary and team prestige, but also in terms of system fit, coaching philosophy, and long-term potential to become a franchise quarterback. This nuanced approach adds layers of tension to the rumor, as the Browns must reconcile the loss of a player with strategic ambitions with the broader implications for team cohesion and performance. Conversations with insiders suggest that negotiations, both formal and informal, have been ongoing, with agents, executives, and coaches all attempting to align objectives without destabilizing current rosters. Meanwhile, fans are dissecting every public interaction, reading into smiles, statements, and gestures for clues about the next chapter. The prospect of Shedeur in Pittsburgh has created a narrative rich with intrigue, combining ambition, rivalry, strategy, and emotion into a storyline that captures attention far beyond typical off-season chatter. The interplay between speculation and reality keeps this rumor alive, driving engagement across social media, podcasts, and sports networks. Each new development is analyzed and debated, suggesting that the Shedeur-Stefanski storyline is set to dominate discussions for weeks, if not months. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. Reports from sources inside both organizations hint that the Browns are preparing contingency plans in case Shedeur officially departs, signaling a proactive approach to maintaining competitiveness. Rumors of potential trades, draft picks, and adjustments to offensive strategy suggest that management is trying to balance immediate performance goals with long-term vision. The Steelers, conversely, are reportedly working on integrating Shedeur into their existing framework, assessing how his playing style can enhance their offensive versatility while minimizing disruption to established dynamics. Fans on both sides are intensely engaged, creating speculation-driven content, memes, and debates that further amplify the narrative. Analysts are weighing the impact on team chemistry, leadership hierarchies, and locker room culture, highlighting that such a move could reshape more than just statistical outcomes. The rumor also underscores the emotional stakes of professional sports, where ambition, loyalty, and opportunity collide, generating narratives that resonate with fans and insiders alike. In a league where a single player can dramatically alter trajectories, Shedeur's potential move exemplifies the tension between personal goals and collective expectations. Every report, every leak, every analysis adds depth to a story that is part athletic strategy, part human drama, and entirely captivating. Speculation intensifies around how Shedeur's arrival might influence the Steelers' draft and free agency strategy, as rumors suggest the team is exploring additional acquisitions to create a more robust supporting cast. Analysts are debating whether offensive schemes will be redesigned to maximize his strengths or whether compromises will be necessary to maintain cohesion. Meanwhile, Browns fans are increasingly vocal about the implications of losing a potential franchise quarterback, questioning whether management could have done more to retain him or whether the player's ambitions simply demanded a change of scenery. Social media platforms have become arenas for debate, analysis, and rumor propagation, with every small report feeding into a broader narrative that is part sport, part theater. The potential rivalry that could emerge if Shedeur faces his former team adds an extra layer of intrigue, creating storylines that could dominate commentary for months. Internal sources suggest that behind-the-scenes discussions are intensifying, with both teams weighing risks, benefits, and potential fallout. The rumor is not merely about a player change. It reflects strategy, ambition, rivalry, and the emotional stakes inherent in professional football. Each development is scrutinized, ensuring that the Shedeur-Stefanski saga continues to captivate audiences across multiple platforms. Beyond tactical considerations, the story of Shedeur's rumored move is rich in human drama, as relationships, ambitions, and reputations intersect in high-stakes ways. Stefanski's farewell message, seemingly casual, carries layers of meaning about respect, rivalry, and professional acknowledgement, interpreted in countless ways by fans and analysts. Shedeur's career trajectory, ambitions, and decisions are now under the microscope, as the potential shift to the Steelers highlights the delicate balance between personal goals and team loyalty. Rumors suggest that his decision-making process has been thoughtful, strategic, and informed by consultations with mentors, agents, and advisors, emphasizing that professional sports involve complex calculations beyond the field. Fans are emotionally invested, debating not just the practical implications but the ethical and narrative dimensions of the rumor. The interplay between insider leaks, media interpretation, and fan speculation ensures that this storyline will persist, evolving with every minor development and interaction. It is a reminder that sports narratives are not solely about scores and statistics. They are about ambition, identity, and the shifting dynamics of high-stakes environments where every choice can ripple across an entire league. The Shedeur-Stefanski saga exemplifies this tension perfectly, merging human drama with strategic intrigue in a narrative that refuses to fade. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!